Senator Thorpe, do you have a point of order?
I do. I just got called a bitch by the racist.
Oh, you did not.
This is the
This is the Greens party, the independent radicals that are too radical left the Greens. They are so un-Australian. All they do is want to give money overseas, don't put Australian citizens that fought and built this country first. G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now this is crazy. We're back in Parliament today, back on a Monday, and they're attacking Pauline Hanson. It's going crazy after all the news what's happening in Iran, and the Greens and the Labor Party and the Independents, Lidia Thorpe, all coming after One Nation, coming after Pauline Hanson, blatantly saying she's a racist, she's a racist, she's a racist in Parliament. How is this allowed? I don't know. I haven't watched all these clips yet. Let's watch some and get into it. Have a look at this. Have a look at this going on here.
Do you have a point of order?
I do. I just got called a bitch by the racist.
Look at him smiling and laughing. This should not be allowed. How is that allowed? It really is crazy. Someone sticking up for Australia, sticking up for Australians first, is called racist by these complete radicals. The bloody Greens party, I tell you.
I remind senators to use respectful language at all times in the chamber, including when they're not speaking. Senator Thorpe, did you have a further point of order?
No, I'm good now, thanks.
I'm all good now. Like you even heard that.
I do. I just got called a bitch by the racist.
Right there, look at the smile. It's sickening. It is sickening. But let's check out Pauline Hanson giving it to the Greens party.
attitude. This is the Greens' attitude,
Hanson,
right?
Yep.
They are the Greens, the most un-Australian people here in this Senate. That is the most un-Australian people who do not fight for this country, our flag, our patriotism, nothing. Nothing. What I hear all the time, and there's another one. Oh, keep going, love. Keep going. So immature you are. You have no idea.
Senator Hanson.
In breach of international law.
Oh.
Senator Thorpe, do you have a point of order?
I do. I just got called a bitch by the racist.
Oh, you did not.
This is the
This is the Greens party, the independent radicals that are too radical left the Greens. They are so un-Australian. All they do is want to give money overseas, don't put Australian citizens that fought and built this country first. They want to go everything against Australians, think Australians are so bad, demonise you for being white, call you racist if you just stick up for your country. This is the Greens party. I thought when I grew up they were about the environment or something. They're about everything that's un-Australian. It's sickening to see people like this in Parliament speaking like this, yelling like this, and it gets so much worse. You wait till you see this next clip. I don't know how Lidia Thorpe is not banned from Parliament. How is she not banned from Parliament when she speaks like this in Parliament?
Oh, well, I've only got a minute to do this speech, but it's very disappointing to see some so-called senators who represent the filth of this country, which is racists out there, that we know contributes to incarceration, contributes to ill health, contributes to so much hurt and division in this country because of the racist words that come out of Pauline Hanson's mouth.
Order, Senator.
Are you serious? Calling 50% of the vote racist, calling Australians, common sense Aussies racist for sticking up for Australia, putting Australians first. These are the type of radicals that in our parliament. If you don't put everyone else first before yourself and you're just white and stick up for Australia, you're racist. Calling out the complete corruption, radicals coming into our country that we don't want here, you're called racist. Doesn't affect these rich politicians behind their gated communities, so they're happy to do it. They don't have to live on the streets with crime. They don't have to live on the streets where you can't get an ambulance. I was just listening to that on the radio all the way home from work. People on the street breaking their arms, old people falling over. They can't get ambulances because they're letting in so many people that we can't even sustain it. Our infrastructure can't handle it. But you're called racist if you point that out. These are all the problems that need to be addressed, that these freaks in Parliament try to shut you down by calling you racist. And then they come out there and speak like this, saying we're scum, we're racist, we're the worst things in this country. How can you say things like that to Australians? To the normal, everyday Aussie, the working class, the common sense Aussie, you're going to speak to us like that. How are you in Parliament?
Or withdraw.
What for?
Maybe for calling people racist, just for sticking up to the country. Speaking like that.
You know that the standing orders say that you cannot reflect on the views of another senator. So I'm asking you to withdraw. Please withdraw.
So I'm saying what comes out of her mouth.
Senator
I
Thorpe.
say that. We all say that about each other.
Senator Thorpe, in this
Why
chamber.
can't you deal with the racism in this chamber,
Really?
President?
The
Senator
only racism I see is you against Australians.
Thorpe, you're not in
What
a
are
debate.
you doing about
Senator
the racism
Thorpe,
in this
Senator
chamber,
Thorpe,
President?
Senator Thorpe, unless you
freaks.
withdraw, I will withdraw the call from you.
Of course you would. The closing the gap speech. You would do that, wouldn't you?
Senator Thorpe, I've asked you to
I
withdraw.
withdraw.
Thank you very much, Senator Thorpe.
What a spoiled brat. Like, Lidia Thorpe, what a spoiled brat. She should be kicked out of Parliament. Demanding people called racists. The next leading Prime Minister in the votes. Like, that's just out of control. That behaviour in Parliament should not be allowed. These are the people in Parliament. These are the things that aren't addressing the real issues, that when people bring up the real issues, they try to demonise you and call you racist. This is why our country's going down the toilet, and we need to keep speaking up against radicals like this. They're in our Parliament. If you try to speak up for Australian people at all, they call you racist. This is the typical, Greens party. Obviously, she's left there now in the Independent, but still, same thing that's going on and on and on. So I don't think I need to say a lot more. I mean, she just kind of does it to herself. Lidia Thorpe going out there attacking Pauline Hanson really just exposes her, radical side of her views. And she's kind of called One Nation vote as filth and all these disgusting language that she uses because she doesn't actually have an argument against Pauline Hanson. So she goes to name calling. That's what these typical woke people do. They try to shut you down using word games, saying you're racist, saying you're bigoted, yada, yada, yada. They won't address any real issues that people are bringing up, but they'll name call you to hope you get scared enough to be quiet. That's what they try and do. That's all they've got in their arsenal. And that's why they are losing the vote, because people are struggling so much and they're not going to just listen to people say you're racist when you're trying to just survive with this cost of living, this mass immigration crisis, this infrastructure crisis, when there's people out there that if you address it, call you racist. This is why they're losing their votes and One Nation is coming in. Anyway, if you agree, comment down below. If you disagree, tell me why. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, join to be a member if you want videos early. But yeah, what a Monday. Lots more to come out soon. Make sure you join to check it all out. But we're going to keep pumping out the content and speak up for Australians.